Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Geopolitical Simulator 4 Power and Revolution with our Uganda playthrough here, episode 2 with this series. There's a lot of balancing going on right now, and the first couple episodes are going to be just all balancing the budget deficit, trying to get that into an excess here. We've done a great job. It should flip over maybe in the next financial quarter. We're just going to have to wait and see. Meanwhile, I noticed that Burundi here. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna butcher every single name here, so you're just all gonna have to live with that. Burundi here seems to be having some sort of famine issue, which we could send emergency aid for if we wanted to improve relations. Somehow relations have gone down with them. I thought that they were actually good with us. But I guess not. A lot of people here suggesting that I focus on the enemies around us before I get our allies here scooped up, but I kind of want to start small and grow big. I'm concerned that by taking some of these larger countries, it's just going to be harder for me to get infrastructure and stuff set up. We could actually take a country like Rwanda, for example, and make highways connecting all our cities and just really getting ourselves situated and set up before we just go and conquer another country. So that way the places that we've already conquered are established, and then we're not having, other than going back and doing finishing touches, we're not having to say take the Democratic Republic of Congo and then we're trying to, make highways between all these cities and airports and whatever else. Speaking of airports, I want to get a main traffic airport set up here in our city, but it's going to be very expensive. We're not at a point where we can do that, but that's something I do want to do. Also, I apologize, but this is significantly louder than it used to be.
That's a step in the right direction, but still
when I originally set everything up, so that's gonna sound a lot better for you guys and for me. Somalia, actually a country that's in severe turmoil. Certainly a country we could take. Illegal organization PFF. We seem to have allies here in Somalia. Actually, Somalia, half of it's the Puntland Free Front. Half of it's owned by another organization. So this isn't even Somalia. Somalia is not. So this is Somalia here. Interesting. They only have 8.3k troops. Yeah, we'll definitely take them out. They have better happiness than us. That's how terrible our situation is in Uganda. Reduce staff for education.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
I know exactly what that was from too. Hold on a second. We have an issue with Kenya. Okay, Kenya did make it on here. Number of available agents still 40. So that must be what's left over after everybody was all split. So I could reduce this by 40. Yes. So we'll reduce that by 40. We just don't need them. I'd rather do that and maybe increase some of these a little bit. All right. Tax on pollution was something somebody recommended I take a look at. Tax on industrial pollution. Yeah, that's pretty low. Oh. That's a lot of money. No wonder they wanted me to look at it. Well, the people like it, but Parliament's against it. What if we, just start off a little slow here? We go 0.3, just work our way into it. People want it to be higher. I want to go for, I don't really care what Parliament thinks too much. I just want the people to be happy, so I guess we can go with that. Let's give it a shot. That'll free up another 80 million anyways. What is this Parliament, by the way? Ooh, explosion in library.
The bomb has gone off.
Dang. Did I miss being able to pick somebody up? Oh, we actually destroyed a whole group or something? So now it's just this one? Okay. It used to be 2 groups here. Interesting. I have no idea what happened to the other one.
In a statement sent to the press, the terrorist organization has claimed responsibility for the operation. We have collected intelligence from various departments. The organizer of this operation has been identified. He has disappeared into thin air, perhaps already left the country. He had been flagged by our...
Oh, dang it. So we're going to take a hit for that because we actually had him flagged. What a bummer. Okay, let's see. We've got some more goods I want to trade with some other countries. Who do I want to trade with? Turkey was one, so let's see what Turkey wants. We'll just go through and see what we can find here that is worth something. We may have... Okay, cocoa. We have some cocoa. Coffee. Okay, we can get some money out of them with coffee. They've got a pretty high average purchase price. Let's send 43. We'll go back and forth with that. $35. How about 4? $33. They went backwards. Alright, 37.14 is my last offer. They probably won't take it now. Whenever they go backwards, it always means that they're not going to take it.
The decree takes...
Okay, perfect. So we get a little bit of a bump for that. Plus $80 million. Yeah, they canceled. Alright, the United States will probably buy coffee. Probably for more than they would. And cocoa. Let's see coffee, though. Yeah, that's significantly better. Well, they'll buy more of it. They'll buy almost all the coffee we have. They have a huge consumption and no production. So, yeah, we can make way more money here. We'll send off 41 and see what we can get. We won't get probably as much as we need. Dang, network arrested in Kenya. I need to get my agents upgraded, and I see my police agency's lacking too. 3,000, you're high. I will never trade it to you for that. At least like 32 or 33 maybe. Alright, police. 32, that's closer. Can I get like 37 or a little bit closer to that?
The national defense does not...
Alright, yeah, police. I mean, we can increase manpower. Ooh, yeah, crime rate skyrocketing. I'm going to lower my security a little bit to save some money. And increase highway patrol, criminal investigation. I'm going to increase public safety by by that much. Cybersecurity, I'm not as worried about cybersecurity just yet. Drug task force, internal affairs. Political police, fight against sexual violence. Local district police. And we gotta spend some money here. Internal affairs department. Okay, public, let's see, highway patrol and public safety, the big ones. Okay, we'll spend, let me cut these back a little bit more. 22, 18, and let's hire some police officers. We'll go for 135,000, nice round number here. 29. Okay, let's do that. So we'll spend 30 million to get all of that situated. Hopefully help our crime situation. 346 at 3.39. So is that as good as you're going to give me? Can I get like at least 3.56? Holy crap, we just discovered a tech. What were the chances? I can't max any of this out, obviously. All right.
Well, that in our services, the empathy curve usually stays close to 0.
Good. So the agents like us, from the Secret Service, which is always important.
Your commitment to defending family values is a model for the whole of humanity.
Okay.
You are setting yourself up today as a herald for the civilization of tomorrow.
Okay, so we're gonna actually set up a meeting with her, see if she'll speak that nice about us to the press. Hey, they accepted 364 million. Thank you, United States.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
Ah, dang it, they killed our agent. They're probably going to keep killing our agents for a while. Till we can get our training for our Secret Service up higher. Okay. Coffee, computer hardware, consumer electronics, copper, cotton, 77 million. Okay, electrical materials, 276 electrical. Okay, so electrical materials. Boy, I don't know if I want to sell everything to the United States because they'll break contracts with us if we ever go to war. A lot of people mention that in the North Korea playthrough. They're like, oh, why don't you just sell everything to the United States or to countries with a lot of money? Because if you the countries with the best economies tend to be the ones that have the highest rankings in the United Nations. China, Russia, United States. They're on the UN Security Council and they're permanent members. So they're the first people to break contracts and go to war with you when you violate United Nations protocol. So when I go to war with any of these countries, the UN's going to hate me, which means the Security Council is going to vote. They're probably going to vote to go to war with me. So we have to be prepared for that. And they will null and void any type of contracts I have. So it's something to think about. So you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. We don't want all of our money sitting in the United States. So let's try to sell to Turkey because I believe it or not, I actually think Turkey's not in the United Nations. I'll have to let me check that first. Well, they wouldn't go to war anyways with us, I don't think. They're not really part of that pact on the Security Council that wars everybody. It's generally France, United Kingdom, Russia, China, and the United States that goes kicking your front door in whenever you do something you shouldn't be. Oh yeah, Turkey's a member. Most countries are. Very few countries that are not. I mean, heck, if we're a member, anybody can be, right? Well, either way, that doesn't mean that Turkey will necessarily cancel any contracts with us. It's mainly going to be the people that go to war with us, which are the people that are on the Security Council. They're going to be the ones that cancel the contract. And look, we can get just as much money here. So we've got an average sale price of 104. I'd like to at least get it closer to their purchase price. So let's kick over 123, see what we can do. How's the budget now? 0.11. Happiness declining. I know it's real rough. If I can get some of these houses situated. I only did 10 originally. It's really all I can afford right now. You know, I can't do 100. Just trying to keep people happy.
Sure.
Here's a coffee.
I'd...
Glass of champagne. Would you speak highly of me?
Okay.
Nice. Okay, great. $78, you're freaking nuts. Get out of here with that trash. Hey, nice. Good boost from statements and press. Yeah, we're a little ways away from going to war with anybody. Recipe for success. Madam President, your popularity leaves me speechless. What can I say? I'm just good at what I do. I am the queen after all, and I know the way. I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't do that, but I'm going to do it a lot. I lied. All right, 103, let's do that. What was the other things that were hurting us in happiness? Happiness increases in Uganda. Well, we're still 163. I don't know about increasing. National wealth, human rights is actually not too bad. 91. Would you do 96? Human rights, employment going up. That's good. Purchasing power on the rise. Not really sure why. Oh, that's probably because we lowered Social Security payments. 89. They went down. All right, I'm going to be the one to refuse it. I'll reset the contract up. Because they're going to refuse it anyways. So let's get them back up to 93. That seems to be where they're going to go. They're not going to go any higher than that.
Our governmental cell informs me that it has had the opportunity to approach this potential informer. According to my calculations, using transactional analysis, Chicago score naturally, the team has at most a 63.8% chance of making a strategic gain in its position by focusing on this target and only on this target.
Democratic Republic of Congo, sure, go for it.
We have obtained some information on this terror suspect. I urge you to examine his file.
Wilson Akba, okay. Made inquiries on where to get a van. Oh, not a whole lot I can do with that. But I can arrest him, I guess. He was released. Obviously, he
absolute.
Of course, all he did. Damn it.
Our infiltrated agent was.
Ah, damn it. Okay. $77. Yeah, I want to get him back up to 93. That's right. I forgot we had an energy crisis. That should probably be the first thing I handle. 81. Some of these we could start investing in because they're cheap. Yikes, fight against cancer, not so much. Okay, and that. Okay, what do we got here? 85. Let's try 102. Alright, in a nutshell, commandos are the future. This is what has emerged from my personal analysis of current geostrategy. For a moderate cost, important in these times of global crisis, the state can benefit from highly trained, supercharged professionals who can intervene anywhere across the globe. I would agree with that. So the general wants me to buy more commandos, or at least allow him to train more. So we'll bump up to 456. It's going to cost us 3.3 million.
Our fiscal performance in the last quarter is poor and shows a deficit.
So we took 35 billion in debt, unfortunately, but we do still have a budget deficit of 0.11, so we're getting there. And that should keep going up. I might have to buy a few more things, though. Or actually, I gotta probably mess with taxation a little more. Biodegradable plastic, cool. 88. Oh, God, could I get 97? Tax on large fortunes. No money there to be had. Value added tax. We go for another company turnover tax. $227 million. Okay, I'll think it over. I'm probably going to do that, and then I'll just keep low in Social Security payments for purchasing power purposes. Skyrocketing inflation, how interesting. Interest rate increased. They refused. Oh my god. Alright, Haiti wants to meet with us. We'll see what they want. Madam President, it would seem that you have means to conduct a persuasive and effective foreign policy. Judging by the amount that you kindly deposited in my account in Switzerland, you can count on me to inform you of all my country's secret operations for the Democratic Republic of Congo. Fantastic. If we can get an excuse to go to war with one of these countries and propose it to the United Nations without having to declare war and get our butts handed to us, I should say, but for better lack of a way to put it, by the Security Council, that would be a lot better if we can kind of go that route, at least in the beginning, because unlike the North Korea, which actually had a pretty strong military, we don't have anything, we can't fight. If the United States shows up, I mean, we're done. There's no way we're going to fight the United States. I was able to hold them off as North Korea because, you know, we had 1.2 million troops at the time. Electrical. So this is what we're trying to get. And they will not bite. So we'll just accept whatever they'll take at this point because I really want to get that money.
Our governmental cell informs me that it has had the opportunity to approach this potential informer. According to my calculations, using transactional analysis, Chicago score naturally, the team has at most a 63.8% chance of making a strategic gain in its position by focusing on this target and...
Yeah, go ahead and work on that target.
The preparations are complete.
Alright, Easter holiday stuff. We'll go ahead and do that.
The national defense does not...
They want me to recruit more people in the national defense. I mean, unemployment's going up, so we could do that. I'm going to spend just a little bit of money here. We haven't reached our objective of 50,000 yet, though, so why would I do that? There, 51,000. Just to keep things moving. 82, I want to get back in that 93 range. National defense, employment.
I think you're doing a good job.
Oh, if you think I'm doing a good job, would you tell the press that?
Here is our growth forecast.
Hey, 10.16% annual growth. That's not bad. Quarterly unemployment went from 4 to 5%. That's still actually considered good numbers in terms of unemployment. 5% is a comfortable place to be. Anywhere between like 2%. Well, I say 2%, but really realistically anywhere between 3% to like 6% is pretty good place to be. Allows you to be able to call up on, you know, workforce when you need it for building highways and stuff, etc., etc. So debt issuance went down. So our debt actually did drop versus going up. We're still going to take a little bit of a loan from the United States, but we're not taking as much money as we were originally taking. See, budget deficit in billions, 0.32, 0.12. That's good. So I'm turning the country around. It's just going to take some time. So we hired more troops. So what else did I want to work on? I'm trying to get this agreement to go through. Okay, will you do... I'm going to set 99. Whatever he sends back next, I'm going to accept, unless it's a lot lower.
Good morning. I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to submit...
All right, what do you got? Volume purchase. You want to buy bottled water. No. No, I have a national consumption of 27. These countries always want to buy stuff that you don't have overproduction on.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and
Oh my god, we're gonna have to work on getting our Secret Service better. Alright, what is it? 94, I'll take it. 300, accept. Alright, perfect. I want you to... Oh. She's not with my party.
Okay.
Oh, she will take a party card. No way.
Okay.
Okay, she'll speak highly of me too. Fantastic. ICT infrastructure, well, we're not going to be investing any money in ICT anytime soon. It's super expensive to do. What's it look like right now? 57% of the country has mobile and 1% has broadband internet. Alright. Statements in press, it didn't really move anything though. Because we already did the statements in press, but still. Not bad. Not bad at all. Taxation's my next thing, I guess. So let's go ahead and do this again. Well, you know what? I'll hold off just a little bit longer. Raising taxes, you want to kind of put a little bit of space in between. You don't want to just crank it all up. It can make weird things happen. Bugs and crap. Alright, so Minister of Labor for Kenya's in our back pocket. That's good. Have we improved the life expectancy? We have. We've increased it by a year. By passing a few health laws. We could hire a few nurses. 1,000 more nurses would actually help. Ooh, religion. Why? Because I did an Easter thing? Trying to get our popularity up. So I can make some really big moves here. I can't believe this dilapidated housing situation is just awful. Okay, Japan discovering a bunch of technology. China declares war on South Korea. What? Are you serious? What are the chances? North Korea's not even at war with South Korea. Why would China... Oh, I upped the warmongering a little bit, but still, China and South Korea? Oh man, that's actually not a bad thing. It's kind of a good thing for us. That might cause... that might call for UN Security Council intervention, which means a couple of different things. It means China's not going to be on the Security Council anymore. And it also means that the United States, Russia, UK, France, they're all going to go to war with China. Which in turn means we can kind of do our thing down here in Uganda and maybe not really get noticed because there's bigger things going on in the world. I kind of like that. Oh my god, it's going to take to turn that around.
The national defense.
I know it does not have enough men. We're trying to build the military. It's not easy. 52. Space research is the last thing I'm thinking about right now. There you go. South Korea declares war on China. Yeah, we're not even doing any space research. China is going to just destroy. China declares war on South Korea. We know South Korean calls for the UN to issue an ultimatum against China.
Our infiltrated agent.
Damn, we keep losing our agents. Boy, missiles are flying. We've got South Korean helicopters coming in over the water. South Korean troops and North Korean troops battling it out on the shores here. Holy crap. Or, I'm sorry, South Korean and China. Yeah, North Korea wasn't. North Korea doesn't even care. We should have a meeting with North Korea, if we can. See if we can improve relations with them. Maybe open up a trade contract. They could be a valuable ally in Asia. Japan likes us too. They obviously would be a valuable ally as well. Oh, Canada wants to meet with us. Sure. We'll see what they want.
The pretext used is that domestic affairs currently take priority over foreign.
Well, Japan won't meet with me, but everybody else will. I guess what that means too, when that comes up, somebody was kind enough to inform me in the comments, is that basically means the country doesn't view you as a power worth meeting with. They just look at you as like insignificant. So they just don't even want to meet with you. Interesting to think about. They're going to regret that decision later in the game, I can assure you that. I'm keeping tabs. What would it cost to improve transportation across the country a little bit? 3 million? Confirm.
Our governmental cell informs me that it has had the opportunity to approach this potential informer.
So,
according to my calculations,
if I say refuse, what happens? I think they keep looking for something else. I think that they'll try to keep searching for something else. So we'll refuse that and see. Let that agent keep searching. Oh boy, and then energy. Hydraulics, so much hydraulic. Okay, our president of North Korea meeting. Here's a coffee.
I hope you didn't make me.
Okay, I figured that much. Okay, so we can make a sales contract with North Korea just to kind of bolster some type of friendship, I guess. If they even want to buy anything. Or the problem with selling to North Korea is they're fairly self-sufficient in a lot of areas. So they just don't have any want for stuff. But we are, I didn't even realize we're producing 193 milliliters of liquor. And we have no consumption. 225 million. That would be valuable for another country. I don't know if I want to waste that on South Korea. I just want to do something small for South Korea that I don't think I will sell anyplace else. So paper probably. I didn't know that we had that much liquor, so I'm going to go trade with like a country like the United States or maybe France or something and see what they would give me. Russia, maybe. No, I think they overproduce. Tea, tobacco, water supply, wood. Okay, so paper it is. Just a small little contract. 6 million. Would you take that? 13. Crap. I did that wrong. Okay. Hey, come on, it's just a contract for six or 7 million or whatever. Alright, I better not. I don't really need to overdo it here. There. 6.6. Okay, yep, see ya. Huh, okay. Who would want all that liquor? And would give me good money for it? I know the United States, but we've already got so much money in the United States. I hate to keep like putting money into them because they may be enemies of us at some point. How about Poland? Nope, they actually overproduce. Turkey? Thought I already looked through everything with Turkey. So they must have overproduced as well. Oh. They won't even buy it. Because I believe they don't have alcohol. as insane as that sounds. And I know Russia here, I think, overproduces. They may not, though. They probably have a high consumption. We'll see. Nope, they overproduce. Not by much, though. Jesus. God, it's going to make me sell to the United States. You know, the United States might actually overproduce, too. They actually do. Okay. India. Is drinking big there? Oh, there we go. There we go. 1.9 billion. That's the contract we're looking for. And those numbers add up quick. If we can get it to their average purchase price. Yeah. Can I just set up a meeting with them so I can do this in person, or will they not meet with me? He won't meet with me, so he's going to make me mail the contract in. He doesn't see me important enough to meet. Alright. $15. I'd like to get it closer to that, so we'll send this off. Our meeting with Canada.
I didn't come.
Volume purchase potatoes. You want to purchase potatoes. I'm not technically... I'm consuming more than I'm producing, but... you want to purchase half of my potatoes for way above my sale price, but way below your purchase price. And for 148 million. I might be willing to sell them to you. But we're going to get a lot closer to your purchase price, buddy. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a lot better. 251, all right. Oh, he's got a really punchable looking face for some reason in this game. Alright, what do you got here? 14. Aha! I could do that. I could almost do that. Let me try a little bit more. Let me just send off 1581 just to see what we get. 14's pretty good. We could probably get to that again. Demonstration? Okay. 1496. All right, I'll take it. 2.2. I'm not going to push my luck. That's pretty close to their average purchase price. We probably won't get any higher than that with India. 2.2 million, or billion, I'm sorry. $2.2 billion. Awesome. So we'll see what that does and what kind of effect that has on our budget deficit here. Hopefully we have an excess in the next episode. We'll have to wait and see because we are out of time anyway. I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you next time.